Right, very good morning. So, there is talk. I was just watching Rubenstein, and I'll tell you one thing, right? Rubenstein, you had me absolutely cracked up. It was a real good laugh. He was talking about Phil Mitchell, not Paul Mitchell. And when that came across, he said, I'm keeping it in the video, but damn, you cracked me up, man. So, apparently, I've heard from another YouTube channel that it looks as though we are getting Mark Gahey from Crystal Palace. It looks as though that is on the cards for, I believe, Thursday. So that's in time for the start of our season. I also want to speak up about something from Rubenstein's video, and that's why I'm doing this video. And on about Miguel Almiron and the possibility of him leaving Newcastle United for Charlotte FC, which is a MLS football team over in America. Now, here's the point, right? And a little correction, Rubenstein, okay? And it's this, okay? When we took Miguel Almiron from Atlanta in the MLS, we weren't in the position that we are in now. No. Mickey has served our club very well, and he has had an off season. However, he is not the only one who has had an off season. We have another one who wears the number 9 shirt, Callum Wilson. And many people have spoke about Callum Wilson saying he's made of glass. I don't believe that. He is getting on, same as Miguel Almiron is getting on. But what I want to talk about is this, yeah? We're tiptoeing towards a brand new, exciting season. And here's the thing. Change them. And goggles for you, UK. That's a little advertisement for goggles for you, UK. So, new glasses on. Now, getting back to where I was. So here's the thing, okay? Miguel Almiron has served Newcastle United and he has scored very important goals. He's got a downside, and the downside is his right foot. Now, here's the downside again, right? Many times he has burst up the wing and he's went to cut in so he can use his left leg. And it has frustrated many, and it has got us up off our seat when that ball has whizzed past the goalkeeper straight into the top corner. So it's yin and yang. Now, they're talking about a possible deal because officials from Charlotte FC have gone to London to meet Paul Mitchell, not the other one. Anyway, here's the thing, okay? They're talking about a price of 8.5 or thereabouts £1 million. Now, they just bought a player from, I believe it was Celtic, and that was a club record. Now, Newcastle have been offering Miguel Almiron to clubs in Saudi Arabia. He doesn't want to go. That's fine. He doesn't want to go. But he is open to a move back to the MLS. So here's the point, okay? We paid 24 million, if memory serves me right, for his services. And he has served us well. Now, us trying to get anything over 10 million, like Rubenstein said, yeah, it would be a bonus. It would. But just listen to this. If you want to get rid of a player, yeah, and a team comes in and says, yeah, we're interested, gone. Don't matter what the price is. And I'll tell you why. Because player admiration, I think that's what it's called. Miguel Almiron has been at Newcastle for a number of years. And not last season, we finished 7th last season. Correct. Fact check it. The season before, we finished 4th. Please fact check it. Because that season that Newcastle United finished in 4th place, I had a £10 win that Newcastle would finish 4th. That £10 win was donated to the West End Food Bank because I said to a lad at the food bank who goes on to NUFC Matters, which is another Newcastle United YouTube channel, and he can verify this. I said, I've put a £10 win on top 4 and you're getting the money. So going back to Miguel Almiron, yeah? The club comes in and says, yeah, we'll take him off your hands. Let him go. Take the money. Don't try and bump the money up. Because the admiration, or I'm not actually sure what the proper term for it is, player admiration or something like that. But we have had good years out of him. And for our club to try and hold out for up to possible 20. That, honestly, is taking the biscuit. Yes, it is good business. But when you've signed a player, Newcastle normally sign players to a 5-year contract. Now, in those 5 years, he's been a good player. He has had bad seasons. Every player has, including Callum Wilson. Now, good point is this. We have a new director of making sure our players, when they do get injured, have a faster return to the pitch. That's where we want to see them. Now, what I want to see is this, and I'll keep going on about this because I believe it. This coming season, for me, third. And I'll tell you why. For Newcastle United to show progression in our Premier League, we've already been fourth. I know. I won £80, and that £80 went straight to the West End Food Bank. So, to progress from that, you take one off. Third will get Newcastle United back into the promised land, which the song Who Are Our Heroes is based on. Because in the song I mention it mentions our trip to London in the Carabao Cup final, where we took over Trafalgar Square, and as I say in the song, we didn't win, but we had thousands upon thousands of Geordies filled Trafalgar Square singing about our heroes. And because we got into the Champions League, that is another part of the song. And we were robbed in Paris at the Parc de Paris, I think the stadium is called, for PSG. Why? Because the referee didn't want to look an absolute tit. And that's what actually happened. He went on to become an absolute tit. So, anyway, have a wonderful day wherever you are. And let's hope Mark Gahey, and let's hope Brian Mbembo, apologies if I've mispronounced his surname, comes in, or Chiesa, or somebody else. Onward and upward for Newcastle United this season. And the hope is I get to some games And as I'm travelling, I will be messaging, and when I get to Newcastle, you want to come up and talk, please expect to go on camera, because the camera will be doing videos second I hit Newcastle upon Tyne. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like the content, and subscribe and spread the word.